making six figures and feeling like a loser. I am a solopreneur providing B2B services in a niche strategy with low competition. I have 20 years of institutional knowledge and charge clients $3,000, $6,000 per month to advise and refine their strategy. I'm a few months into it, having recently left a FT job and have signed 3 clients, making low six figures per year. However, I struggle with growing the business and getting new clients. I feel paralyzed when it comes to filling the pipeline and have tried cold emails and various automation methods with little success. While I post consistent content and get some inbound interest, I still feel like a failure in this aspect. I need more clients to sustain my business. But it's like my brain completely shuts down every time I try to put a decent plan together. It's not my first rodeo. I owned a brick and mortar for 14 years previously. So this feeling of impotence is quite embarrassing. Any insight would be appreciated. However, I struggle with growing the business and getting new clients. This is 100 standard for B2B professional services, particularly consulting. Everyone experiences this. Most people fall in the trap of dependence on referrals. But it won't get you very far when it comes to scaling. You need to market yourself and your firm as an expert. Speaking engagements, conferences, publications, webinars, case studies, etc. Sales cycles can be very long, 6-18 months. You really have to nurture relationships. Can you give some more detail on your practice area? How did you get those first 3 clients? LinkedIn outreach is better than cold email. I have a 40 response rate. I do cold email on the side of it. Can you close once you have the lead? If so, just hire a lead gen service. Try to negotiate pay per lead instead of monthly and you're golden. Pro tip: you have to change services periodically. I always get quality leads at the start and then they dwindle after a few months. They seem to work harder for new customers. Sounds like you need marketing and advertising help. Shouldn't be that hard to find that. Really. But you shouldn't feel like a loser over not really knowing anything about that realm. A few months in means you've barely started. It takes years to build up a steady book of business. You're way ahead of most. You need to find a B2B lead generator to help you get the right leads. If you target a specific area of businesses, you can pitch them. DM me and I'll try to help you out. Oh, okay. Sorry to hear that. There must be a disconnect in what you are currently doing. Want to chat in DM? I'm also a B2B ent. I am a B2B lead generator. Please reach out if you want to jam on something. I specialize in trade shows but also work across distribution channels. Hiring a sales representative to help your sales process can benefit your sales pipeline. Someone experienced who knows what they are doing so you can focus on providing the best services. As your sales representative brings in clients, it could help immensely with your feeling of impotence and get you back into swing. Hope this helps. Hey, don't beat yourself up too much. Starting any venture is a tough gig, and there's no one size fits all for success. Remember, Rome wasn't built in a day. And neither will your client list. Maybe consider hiring a sales or marketing consultant. Good luck, mate. Are you a salesperson? If not, I can share some quick sales basics with you. But ultimately, if you can't develop your own clients, you'll need to pay someone else to develop them for you. How much inbound interest have you had? Interest as in views, subscriptions, or as in emails and telephone calls. If you want to send a message, I'll be happy to give you a few ideas. I've been helping others with their businesses for almost 20 years. You mentioned the free options. There is a reason people pay for SEO, Google Ads, etc. If it's a niche with low competition like you say, then ask each client for a referral. If there are only 2 other major competitors, find the competitor weaknesses and exploit the frick out of it. Follow the competitors on social media and see who follows them. Then approach those businesses as prospects. Since everyone else is suggesting better biz dev systems, I'll suggest something different. For me, I found my mental health drastically improved when I streamlined my project management and documentation process. I use Notion. It made me spend less time on stuff I hate, admin work, and focus on things that make me happy. Talking to prospects and working with clients. I'm much happier now, making low 6 figures compared to $300,000 a year when I was burning out. Still felt incompetent then. Dude, for real. We sell B2B enterprise. I do not know how salespeople do it. I never did anything in my life where only 2.8 of the people I reach out to will close, and as much as I can logically appreciate that if I send out hundreds of emails, set up tens of meetings each month, then boom, we're growing. I really struggle with that much rejection and it affects my confidence. Luckily we've grown big enough. I can deal with the much more likely to close end of the funnel. Good luck. Possibilities are many. You have got good tips. But every guidance is nothing unless you take action for it. Take time for yourself to observe the situation, think about. I believe you have done much more challenging things before this day, and today is not the day when you are going to fall. If you don't, meditate so it will help you get more clear vision to yourself. Water the seeds of growth. Welcome to the club. You have probably just landed on the first area of your business that you should outsource. When it comes to sales and marketing, my philosophy is hire out, but still own the process. I find that many freelancers are good at the task, but could care less about results. You have to bridge that gap and hold them accountable. That's CEO practice. Sounds like your first few came from knowing people. So go meet more people. Following this convo, I was going to suggest content. But since you're already doing it and you're getting some inbound interest, then you should be proud that you're doing it right. My suggestion is to double down on the content, because you'll probably feel better if more people are hitting you up versus you hitting them up. Double down doesn't necessarily mean expand to a different platform. More like do more of whatever you're doing because it's working. Find a marketplace and hardcore focus. Stop cold email. Dream 100 your tightly bound niche. Create your category. Get the first few visionaries in your tightly bound niche, and then the rest of your niche will fall in after you get referrals on them. Link to biz website. Sounds like glorified freelancing, not an actual business. Hey. 1. Stop the negative mindset. This is just a constraint that can easily be fixed. Trust me. It does take a little time though. I own a lead gen agency and I can help you easily. The 2 biggest issues I see with B2B businesses is prospecting and their email copy. Most likely for you it's your copy. That's what I specialize in. Shoot me an email. I can hop on the phone with you to go over your process and give you some tips.